As you create that even level surface, you will take these back cushions off and they create the middle section half and half to fill this table. You just do the opposite to put it back up. You will see that there are these pillows sitting throughout. All they're for is for blocking sunlight from coming in the roof vents and for keeping heat or cold inside the RV. They can totally fall down while you're driving at times. Don't worry, you can just stick it back up and in. The sink is just like you would expect. There is cabinet space all the way above the couch and the kitchenette. There is storage underneath. I keep cleaning supplies in this drawer right here. Some kitchen use items inside of here. You do have silverware in a drawer here. And then underneath you have pots, pans, more storage, a first aid kit, and there's also a small coffee maker underneath there. You have a small range top. These foam pads are in here because it keeps from rattling while you're driving down the road. If you hear rattling while you're driving down the road, you can adjust this. It does have a small oven as well that is tiny, so use if you please. The microwave, you'll see that there is no light on. You either need to be hooked up to power or you need to have the generator on for the microwave to be working. We'll go over that in just a minute. And then you have the fridge. The bottom portion is the fridge. The top portion is the freezer. To turn it on or off, you're just going to hit the on-off button. Once it comes on, so out is off, pushed in is on, and you will want that button to say auto. When it says auto, it will automatically switch from propane, which the tank we showed outside previously, while you're driving down the road and you don't have the generator powered on, or you don't have the RV hooked up to power. And as soon as you plug to electricity, it will switch automatically over to electric. It will do that on its own. So simply on and off, and as long as you see that auto light is all you need to know, and it will switch between propane and electricity automatically. All of the lights are toggle up above. They are LEDs, and again, all of them are controlled the same way, except for this light right here, which has a push button, and this wall sconce here that has a push button as well. There is storage inside the closet. I keep a broom in here. There's some hangers. There are 2 storage drawers underneath. You'll see that there are these doors that slide across these rails up top to create a partition here, and there's a second one right there to close off the bedroom as well. The shower, exactly what you'd expect. It's very small. And again, if there are showers at the facilities at the campgrounds you're staying at, I prefer to use them just because of how small this is and how quickly it fills your gray tank. Something to take into consideration is how quick you're going to fill your gray tank. So now we're onto this control panel right here, and this is a hub for a lot of things. You can see you can check your generator here, all of our tanks here we're going to see. You have your water pump and your water heater. The first thing is if you just hold this tank button up, you're going to see these lights flash up, and it goes LP, gas, fresh, holding, and gray. You can see the liquid propane is full, the fresh is almost empty, the holding is empty, but at times you can get TP on the sensors, but that will be down to the E. And then the gray tank shows E as well. It also shows you the status of your batteries. You will want to check this regularly to know the status of your holding tank, your gray tank, and your liquid propane. Fill them or empty them as needed. To turn your water pump on, you're simply going to push down on that button. You will hear the pump actually pressurize. When you're done using the water pump, simply turn it off. The water heater works the same way. It has a 6-gallon tank. It takes a little bit of time to heat up, so don't expect hot water instantly. Your water pump will work while you're driving down the road when you're not hooked up to electricity or the generator. It runs off the 12 volt. To start the generator, you're going to hold the stop button down until you see the red light come on above start. It's going to flash the hours. Then you're going to hold the start button, 2, 3, 4, okay, and it started. If it doesn't start, after 3, 4, 5 seconds, let go, Run through the same process again until that light goes up by holding the stop button. Hold start and it will fire up. You'll see that the hour meter is here. You'll also notice that when the power has fully run through the system from the generator being on, give it 30 to 60 seconds, the light on the microwave will come on. That is how you know that you have power throughout the entire RV. And yes, everything can run off of the RV. I'm sorry, off of the generator. You have a thermostat here just like you'd expect. I'm going to put it on cool. I'm going to put the fan to on. I'm going to put it on high. It's set to 62, and there is air blowing out of these vents. Okay? Same way for the heat. If you need it, you turn the furnace on, and it's that simple. I just turned the system to off. It will shut off momentarily, and I had the fan on, so now the fan is off. There is one light toggle switch here for inside of your shower. You do have another roof fan above us in the hallway. You have one here in the bedroom. Again, there's a pillow for that. You do have a circulating fan up here should you want it, a small TV, storage on each side and above the bed, and a small drawer on each side. And then when we get into the bathroom, right, just like you'd expect, little light switch, which wasn't on, it was turned off up above. You do have a GFI outlet here, and you have a GFI outlet in the kitchen. If anything stops working electrically, try and reset this GFI and the one in the kitchen. Usually that's all that it is. The faucet works just like you would expect. And to use the toilet, you will simply pull this handle a little bit to fill with water, pull all the way, and it flushes. You can only use marine and RV grade toilet paper. Do not use any other toilet paper, even if it's single ply. You need to buy marine or RV grade toilet paper specifically because it dissolves and disintegrates much quicker. I will always have some for you to start under here. And then every time you dump your black tank, take one of these pouches, throw it in the bowl, and put it down the toilet. This will help not only deodorize whatever is in the black tank, but it helps break it up quicker as well so that everything flows out properly.